Hello everybody, Hardcore Ninja here with another SFML side-scroller game engine tutorial. In the last video we got gravity and jumping working, and in this video we're going to apply the jumping, falling, and pre-jump animations. Okay, so if you've been following along with the video series, you should be here. We can walk, everything's good, we got good collision, we can jump like this, and yeah, everything is great, right? Excellent. Go like this, like that, blah, blah, blah. Now, I noticed a little bug here, and if you made your level different than mine, then you're not going to experience this, but you see, this is a good example. We cannot, because of the way that we're dealing with different tile types, you cannot have a point where your player hero touches two floor tiles together at the same time. You see, so what's going to happen here is he's going to get stuck to the wall. And if you saw here, I'll do it one more time. Go over here. See, what's happening here is, what's happening here is like both of them are kind of pushing them down, and this is kind of pushing them back, and it pushes them into this, so he overlaps this one. And this only will happen, you see, if I go forward, both of these points are going to be touched at the same time, and now he's going to fall down. I can't jump or anything off of that. Okay, so I'm going to quickly edit my level to get rid of that. And also, the guy that made this, tile pack, I actually talked to him. He's real awesome, and he made us a 64 by 64-bit tile. So by the time you see this video, you already have access to this, but I'm just getting this for the first time. He just made this. So I am going to go ahead and switch this out real fast. Resources, images, tile set. And I'm just going to change this to, I'm just going to call that tile set old. And I'm just going to take out this. And now the new tile set should be locked and loaded, okay? So if I go to the editor, great, now this new tile set is loaded, so if I go down and I change the layer, I think, to layer 1 here, see, nice, I can get rid of that, and look, we don't have any artifacts or anything. Everything is good. So you have to be the size of the tile that you want to delete. So if you shrunk, so if you're messing with different sizes of tiles, then you have, if you want to delete them or whatever, you have to be the same. You have to be the same size as the tile you're trying to delete. You see, there's a. See, that one got deleted. Let's see, here we go. Right. See, look at that. You see, I'm cleaning all that up. Nice. Let me see if I can go back down here to, or maybe I might have some of these on layer 2 as well. Yeah, you see, look at that. I got all of that on layer 2, all right? So now if I go here, I should just be able to grab this guy now. Yeah, look at that. He fits perfectly now. Now you don't have to rotate them and stuff. You might want to go through this and, you know, use the correct ones as well. So I'll put this on tile type 1. Good. And this is on layer, this is on layer 0, so I think, or layer 1, layer 2. Huh. Oh, I gotta rotate this. That's right. So another thing is you also have to have these facing the same rotation if you've rotated them. All right, so there. So I had to turn this, because I used this one and rotated it 90 degrees. So I had to do that. So I should get this back to normal now. Then I can place that right there. Okay. So if you rotated them, you have to okay, so this one was fine. Wasn't rotated anything weird. All right, cool. And oops, maybe this is on layer 1. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure that's fine. Let me see. This is the one I would have used. All right, so this is on layer 2. It's on layer 3. Oh, there we go. Finally. All right, and then just make sure. So no rotation. So this one should be this one. Okay, great. And so I would have used this one. Rotate, rotate, rotate. All right, there we go. And now I should use this one. Well, let me just go ahead and get rid of all of these. Let me just do this whole thing in one go so I don't waste time. Okay, so like that. You see, I'm just, oh, here. This would have been on layer 1. Okay, so you see, alright, so if I take this guy and rotate him. Alright, so he's on a layer 2 maybe? Alright, there we go. Okay, you see you got some weird guys. I don't even know what layer they're on. Alright, so there we go. Cool. See, so we're just cleaning this up. So yeah, so this would have been, make sure we're rotating this. Alright, so this would have been, so I think we need one more. And then this would have been down here like, no? This would have been like that. And then this would have been like that. Yeah, and then this would have been like this. Oh, but this was a piece of floor, remember, so, so I got to do tile type 2. See, the color coding really helps, right? Okay, cool. And now this, so this would have been this. Let me, no, this would have been, this would have been this one. And then I have to put this back on tile type 1. Or, no, tile type 1. Okay. This, which one would have this been? Oh, this one would have been, no. That would have been that one. Okay, cool. All right, so now we have all the proper tiles in place. Fantastic. Okay, so now the next thing I wanted to do was just clean this up. I need to make sure this is on. Before, hold on, I messed up. I want to make sure that all of this is on layer. Yeah, I want to make sure that all of this is on layer. Alright, I want to make sure that all of this is on layer 0. Like that? Cool. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, that's fine. Now that everything fits perfectly, you don't have to mess around with your layers. Just double checking all this. Now it's gotta be the way it's pointing. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Now it's all beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, so now just want to delete this stuff. And what I'm going to do, make sure this is on tile type 2, is I'm actually going to move this up like here. I think it's right there. I'm just going to make a little platform like that. And that should be enough. I don't think that's going to collide at all. That should be good. I could also move it over maybe one more. Now that it's up. Yeah, now that's definitely not going to collide there, so I could do that as well. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Cool. I think this looks a little bit more organic though. Just like that. Cool. That looks good to me. There's not going to be any collision there. Beautiful. Okay, everything looks good, so now just save that, quit. Okay, and then if we go to side-scroller config, just delete level 1, copy and paste tile map, and now we're going to name this one level 1, like that. Now if we go into level 1, there we go. And we're not going to have that issue anymore. All right, so you see now if I go down here, it's like fine, and everything's good. It's not stuck on the wall. Okay, so yeah, you just want to make sure that when you design your floors, you just want to make sure when you design your floors, you never have two floors that are so close that the player can touch both of them at the same time. Okay. Cool. All right, that's it. Let me just triple check, make sure we didn't touch anything we didn't want to. No, we didn't. Awesome. So I'm going to close that. Okay, so let's get started. So we will need, oh, another thing is we have to go into base state, and I know this because I was just playing around with this. All right, so just delete this. We don't need to make this a pure virtual function. It's unnecessary. Same with render as well, but we'll leave render there until we come across an issue. The reason why I'm doing this is because, well, I'll show you why we do it. So let's do this. So what we want to do is we need to register the key press of spacebar and the key release, and I'll show you why. If you go into hero character here, the artist said that this could be used as like a before or after a jump. So it's kind of like an animation where he's getting ready to jump. He's just kind of like, getting ready to jump. He's like cocking his knees ready to jump. So we'll enable this animation to get into this state when we hold down spacebar, and then when we release spacebar, he will be jumping up like this, and this is what it looks like when he's jumping up. And then when he's coming back down or falling down, he'll be falling down like this. And then if he hits the ground, we can play this again, but maybe in reverse because he's hitting the ground hard and then getting back up. Okay, so that's the way that's going to work. So we can play this one, I think, before he jumps, and then when he hits the ground after he jumps. Okay, cool. So that's what we can do. And yeah, hit animation. Let's see. Oh, that's the hit. Cool. Okay, so we're going to be using this one, and we're going to be using the jump up and the jump down. So on the sprite sheet here, this will be what we'll call the pre-jump animation. This one's going to be the jump up animation, and then this one is when he's falling back down. All right, so this is pre-jump, this is jump, and this is falling. Okay, so those are our three animation states. All right, so essentially we need to register a SFML event for a key release. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into player.h, and on update here, we want to say SM event pointer event, just like that. Okay, and we want to go ahead and update player.cpp as well with this. Okay, just like that. Cool. And we also want to add this to update user input. So go ahead and add that to update user input as well. Okay. And then we'll go to game state. And then in game state here, we'll do this game details.event. All right. And now this is, all right, so if you run this now, you're going to get this. and you're going to get this error. And if you read the description of the error, you can't initiate or instigate, or whatever that word is, a class or structure with one or more pure virtual functions. All right, so it has to do with pure virtual functions. So this is like the second or third time I've redone this video. This is one of the issues I encountered. So this update function in the player is a pure virtual function, okay? So it doesn't need to be a pure virtual function, but we made a pure virtual function. So if you just get rid of it, then, oops. Oh yeah, that's right. So you have to go into update here, and you have to add event, because we just added that to user input as well. All right, so now everything runs, blah, blah, blah. We're all happy. All right, so just get rid of the pure virtual function that we have in whatchamacallit, the entity base class. Okay, cool. So now we have sent in our user input into here. Okay, so. All right, so we need to make a new animation state called, I'll call it pre-jump, and just equals 2. So I like to do that so I can see. Okay. So this is going to be a little different than our other animations. So what we need to do here is we do if event.type is equal to SF event key released and event key code is equal to you get rid of the majority. Essentially, we just need what's within this key pressed. All right, so you just get rid of key pressed and all that. All right, just like that. Okay. And you can, all right, so it should look like that. Okay. So at this stage, he should jump only when the spacebar is released. All right, so there we go. Okay. And you might have a little bug where he continues to jump until that's released, but we'll get to that in a second. Okay, cool. Excellent. So, let me see here. Can't jump. Floor collision bool. Excellent. Okay. So, next up is we're going to have one of these. We're going to have something that looks like this. So if jump. Oh, we haven't even have we added jump yet? Have we already added jump? Let me see config. Keybinds player. All right, nice. We have added jump. Okay, so jump is space. Oh, of course, we did jump last time, right? Yeah. Duh. All right, so we're going to add jump in here. All right. So if jump, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to change the state to this pre-jump state. Okay. Then this update animation. Oh, come on. What's up? Oh, come on. Update animation. Okay, cool. Sick. Right? Sick. All right. Cool. So down here in animation, you could just copy, like, let's say the run. It's going to be the same old stuff. Okay. and this is going to be called like the pre-jump, okay? So it starts at 0, and if you look at the sprite sheet here, let me close all this stuff. All right, so if you look at the sprite sheet here, it's going to start at 0, and then it's going to go to 1, and it's going to go back to 0, okay? But we're not going to animate this. We're just going to like play this through once, so it gets to here. It's going to stay in kind of this position until we jump, okay? So, yeah. So the end will be 1. And from the top here, we're going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's 10 down from the top. All right, so 10. Okay. Okay, so the fact, so we don't actually need to use like the switch thing at all and the switch time. So what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to start separating these by what animations need what. And you could do this by every animation, to be honest. I guess we might as well do that. And you could set different total times and switch times in this. Well, you could set different switch times if you wanted to for each of these in here. So if you needed more speed for whatever, for example. So anyway, so if this player details dot player animation state is equal to player animation state idle, I guess we'll do this like this. And then I'll just go ahead and subdivide it for all of it, just so it's like that, because I think that's better. Run. All right, so run is virtually the same as this, but if we wanted to make adjustments to just run, it would be like that. All right, and then else if this would be a pre-jump. Okay. Okay, so we need that. Okay, so this is actually going to stay on end once it's on end. And you just grab the frame size. You just need these two, really. Okay, and that should be good. Oops, what happened? Okay, something's wrong here. All right, so let me see. We got break, pre-jump. All right, so that's run. I'll see if this use and okay, all right. I think I know what's going on. I think that's gotta be like that. There we go. All right, there we go. Bam. Right, so he's like that, then he jumps up. It's like that, then he jumps up. He's like, whee, like that. All right, now you can move around like this in this state, so let's go ahead and take care of that. So if you go to update user input, you just want to say essentially and not jumping. And you want to do this for idle as well. Or this. All right, now you just want to grab the not thing here, and then you can do and, you can do and. Just like that. Okay, like that. All right. So that's the way that looks. So now, yeah, you can't, right? You can't jump in that state. All right. All right, but he's still bouncing up and down. I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's like it's still registering a. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing for this. Let me see. Maybe I should do like. Maybe it should be like this. This is like this. Hold on, let me check one thing real fast. I want to C++ project game engine. Just want to check something like in my, like for example, my inventory where I sent the events. SML event, mouse window, key time, SML, alright, update, use item. Alright, if keyboard is pressed, use item and key time. Update items. Update used items, alright. Okay, and, alright. Alright. Mouse button, key, event type, and SFL event, key, not sure, let me see, key, and then what would this be? Wait, is this the only one? Code. All right, I guess that would be, I don't know, it's like still registering somehow. Let me see. Let's see, std cout jump space released. This is going on forever. Like, what the hell happened? Okay, it's like if I move a mouse or something. All right, so I'm gonna have to like maybe let me check out. Value. All right, type close switch. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think there must be a way, like, event dot type equal to 0. Equals to 0? No. Event key released equals 0. What can I do with this? Event. Alright, there has to be another action that goes on in the thing to get this to stop. Because I noticed, like, when I move my mouse, okay. Okay, so maybe I have to do this. I don't think this is going to help, but anyway, I will get to this, figure out what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna go forever until I like move the mouse or something. All right, so like, all right. So anyway, this has to do with like it being probably a polling event. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about this right now, but just know that that's a bug we got to fix. And I'm gonna put this back into the way it originally was because it makes absolutely no difference. You can totally have it like this. Essentially, I need to figure out a way to set this back to 0 or something. Okay, but moving on. Okay, so when the button is released, we want them essentially to fly. Okay, we want him to fly, and I think if jump is true. Right, so if this jump, all right. So I think we want to because we need to switch it. We want this animation to be kind of in the update. Well, if jump is true, all right, so anyway, at this state, we're going to make another one, and we're going to be called, I guess, jumping, or maybe flying equals 3. It's flying through the air. Okay, great. And we're gonna change this to flying now. And we want to do update animation. Cool. And now if we go down here, we can do this. Copy this, and what we're going to do is we're going to do flying now. Great. And the flying animation is going to be this one where he's pointing up. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the top's going to be 7. And this has 3 slides, so we're going to put a 2 in the end. Okay, and now this is going to be more like running, and it will actually use the time. So we're going to do flying. And that should be it. That's going to be like a normal animation, just like that. Nice. Now I think, okay. So now we'll go back to here, and we'll might as well just go ahead and do this and do falling equals 4. And I think we'll do this actually in the update function itself, because I don't think there's any other place to do it, because it needs to be constantly updating. These aren't going to be like constantly updating like that. Yeah, they're just not. Okay, so all right, so if this jumping, if this jump is false, and this can't jump. All right, actually, I think this, all right, so if this jump is false and this can't jump is false, then we'll update animation. But before we update the animation, we will have to set the, and we might want to put this into its own little like update falling, and we'll probably have to add more conditions here. Maybe actually where the state is changed here. Okay, so what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm looking for this thing. Flying. This is going to be falling. Okay, so we're going to be falling back down. And if I go to update animation right there, if I go to update animation here, what I can do is I can make another one. And I think this one's going to be pretty similar. I think it's falling is the same amount of slides, and I think it's just one before it. Yep, so this is going to be 6. Okay, and it should be honestly the exact same thing as this. Okay, but this is going to be falling, and I set this to following in here, right? Falling. All right, so let's check this out. Okay. Okay, so okay, so I think it's getting a little confused. That doesn't look like. Okay, so so essentially, if on here, I want to do if this jump okay, so how do we want to differentiate between the running animation, huh? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is going to be kind of tricky. Okay, so if this jump all right, if this can jump is false, I think is the one we want. No. Actually, if this is true. Here's what happened. Okay. There we go. That looks better. Right, it's kind of the wrong. That looks like the one that's going down. All right. Cool. So yeah. So all right. I understand what's going on now. I understand what's going on now. So we don't want to update the animation here because that's just going to be like when the key is released, right? So, and then else if, kind of want to do it here. All right, so else if, and I may switch this up, but essentially, if this jump is true, okay, so we're falling all right, but we're not. Did I mess up? Hold on, maybe I messed up. So that's falling, flying, flying, 2. All right, let me just triple check this. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is falling, and 7 would be, yeah, 7 would be that, huh? Break. Okay. Okay. Flying and falling. Okay, so all right, so all right, so I think if all right, I think we want this. Yeah, we want this in here, like this. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. He's really coming alive though, huh? Alright, if maybe if it's just if this can't jump. No. You need the and the can't jump. Alright. It's one or the other here. And this can't jump because you don't want this updating all the time. That looks like more like he's going up, but let me see. Oh, here we go. Let me look at the animations here. I can't even tell the difference. Yeah, one of them he's definitely like jumping down. Jumping down's like that, and what's the jump? Oh, jumping up's clearly like that. All right, so this is what we're clearly only seeing the jumping down part. Okay, so hold on, let me think. So if he has jumped, can jump equals false. This equals true. All right, so if he has jumped, he is flying. Okay, now update jump. Okay, ooh. Maybe I want to put, maybe I want to, all right, so let's take this back. Maybe I want to put this all over here. Maybe I want to put all this up here. So this is update the jump. I forgot I had this. Yeah, like that. Let me see at what point I have to do std c out jumping. All right. Okay, I have to, all right, so the jumping's like a real quick thing, huh? Let me just see down here, like, let me just see how long, this is, oh, it's just a real quick thing, huh? It's not like it's being, okay. That's a real quick thing, huh? All right, so it's got to be more of like it's got to be more like if it's got to be more of like if velocity is it can't be like that. All right, so jumping, so maybe like if this velocity y dot y is less than 0, let's just see if this holds out a bit longer. Yeah, look at that. That's much better. Okay, so so in here, we'll do flying now. That's much better. It's just that that jump was changing so... Yeah, there we go. All right, now we're changing. Cool. All right. So, cool. So, all right. So actually, all right, this and this velocity dot y is not equal to 0. Okay. Oops. Need that for that. All right, so we're gonna have to do this for all of these as well. Just continuing to add conditions to this stuff. And actually, this, no. You go back. All right, so what you have to do here is you have to do this velocity and then put all of this stuff in parentheses. And like that. Or just so we're following the same same standards. Get rid of that. Yeah, that's like that. And then this would be like, should be like that, right? All right. Okay. Whew. Right now he's not moving. Look at that. Now he's changing. Alright, the idle is a little funky. We may not need this for the, let me go back. We may not need this. We may not need this for this. We might actually say, alright, we may just say, if can jump equals false and oops, all of this stuff. No. Oh no. I'm sorry. If this is true. All right. Forget that. That's I don't know what I'm doing right now. This is all obviously experimentation. Okay. Yeah. Just leave that like that. That should be fine. That's working. Alright, I don't understand why that's... Alright. Alright. Alright, and this can jump. Might have to change this to this, because... Oh, okay, hold on. I have that there. Alright, actually I already had this in here. Take all that out. Take all that out. You don't even need that. I already had can jump in here. Right? Alright, there we go. Now flying. Right, cool. Nice! Now he's all animated and cool. Wow, that really brings this thing to life. Hell yeah. Cool. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Now, one thing that we can do is I think we got to do the reverse of I think we got to do the reverse. All right, so the last thing is post jump equals 5. All right, so essentially post jump like that. Okay, so essentially with post jump, we want to do the opposite of the pre-jump. Okay. That's looking good. That's all looking good, and we have the if can jump. All this has to be linked. All right, we already accommodated for all that, so yeah, don't even worry about that. That's all fine. That's all perfect. There we go. I saw this one had an exclamation point, so I saw some bug and was just confused, but the way we originally had that is perfect. All right, so you can only go left and right and idle if you can jump, meaning that you've already jumped and you hit the ground. Okay, so that's fine. Cool. So now I want to see just kind of like what kind of information we have here. Okay. player floor collision, can jump is true. All right, so kind of in here, we can do, hopefully this is enough to kind of call just that quick animation. Because I think it'll look really fluid if we can do this. It's just moving one frame. So this will be a post jump. Okay, so it's essentially we're gonna do the thing backwards. So if we go to the animation here, you can take pre-jump here, and this post jump. All right, now the start is actually going to be 1, and the end is actually going to be 0. Okay, and we can take pre-jump here. And we want to decrement frame size. And then if left, yeah, if left in equals, yeah, that's fine. I think that's gonna work. And this is gonna be a post jump, like that. Okay, yeah, it's kind of bugging out. Is less than or equal to. And yeah, that's all we did. That's probably it. Okay, this is gonna be a little weird. So we're starting with the end. And it's hard to. All right, and then I think immediately after this, we need to switch this to idle. Oops. No? Okay, uh-oh. All right, so I think this is post jump. All right, so let me see here. Update. Okay, update animation for the falling. And then this is update. All right, so maybe it's just if there's a if the floor collision, okay, all right, so that's grabbing the collision all the time. All right, so essentially, okay, so if can, okay, I'm gonna have to think about this. So if we released it, okay, so maybe, all right, so maybe we need another, Alright, so if can jump, before we do can jump, probably have to do like another bool like can jump, and then we'll do bool post jump animation. Alright, and this will post jump animation equals false. Alright, so instead, so this has got to be this post jump animation equals true, and then if this post jump animation equals true, then what we do is we go in here and we do post jump. Okay, and then it goes through the post jump, and then this post jump animation equals false, but this can jump equals true. I might have to do this for this, and then this jumps equals false, like that. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay. It's like kind of like the same thing, it looks like. Oy. Or maybe, alright, so maybe if, okay, if can jump equals true, so just screw that and get rid of this thing because we're not going to need it. Then we'll go up to the top here and get rid of this because we don't need it. Alright, so if that equals true, so alright, so if you can't, alright, how about this? If you can't jump, go down here. Alright, if you can't jump, post jump, if this post jump animation, no, if right, if you can't jump, then if this floor collision bool, okay, then maybe we can have a little bit of time just to get through this thing. Post jump animation like that, and then maybe set this can jump. So if if there's a floor collision, then maybe set this can jump at the end of the animation. At the end of the animation, so like down here. There we go. That's how you do it. There we go, we did it. That's cool. All right, I think that's the best we can do it. All right, so like we might here's a thing about the switch. Oh no, we don't do the switch time here, right? Cool. All right, well that's the best. That's the best we can do for right now. Cool. I need to look in and see what the heck's going on in terms of why we keep bouncing if I do this. Why? Have no idea. It has to do with the window still sending a key was released. Might I don't know. I don't know. Alright, but anyway, we got those animations all nice and in there. It looks fantastic. We got that was a little bug with the level built. Okay. Starting to feel a lot more like Mario. Oh, and also, we should have the falling just, we should probably enable falling when, so yeah, so, alright, so we should enable falling, I think, also when we do this. Let me see if I can do this real fast. So this would be update. Falling should also be updated here. Ooh. Yeah, but he's got a... Alright, so, okay, that's kind of fighting for... Alright, so if can jump... For collision, so there must, for collision bool. So it must be able to jump, and there must be able to do that there. Okay, there's some funny stuff happening. Alright, so I'll save that for next video. There's some funky stuff happening, but it's there for the most part. So yeah, he's not like he's not playing the falling animation when he just like walks off a ledge. He's like still running like that. But that looks good. He should also be falling if he falls off a ledge. Make it look a lot more realistic, I think. Alright, but other than that, it's coming along. It's coming along. So let's go ahead and commit this bad boy and call it a day. Okay. So commit. All right. Added pre-jump, flying, falling, and post-jump animations when jumping. Okay. So player .h. All right. So we we added all of this. Oh. I'll just say we changed this to 2. Changed. 3. Changed. 2. Okay, cool. Sick. Alright, so that's all we did there. And then player dot CPP. Okay. Okay, so in player.cpp we remove 1. We remove can jump true from this because we're going to play that at the end of the animation. Okay. All right. 2. We changed this a lot. 2. 3. Added. I'm just gonna say we changed. What do we change? We changed the animation. Alright, so animation used to be this big. Changed 2. Okay, this is a lot of extra space we can get rid of. Yeah, let me just clean this up a little bit. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. 1 second. We, let me, okay, I copied the wrong stuff, so. Alright, let's update sprite position. Okay, so what's this update? Okay, no. So I just need to copy. We changed update animation to update animation okay, so in that 4 changed to, and we'll clean up this update function. It's a little messy. What's this? This just used to be, no, this needs to be if. To this update, yeah. That just needs to be like that. Okay, cool. And then the last thing we need to commit is game state. And that's going to be one changed. Change this. 2. And this looks good. That's all we did there. Let me see what we did. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we save that. Right, and then the very last thing is we went into entity.h and we removed, well, one removed all this. Okay, cool. And now let me just run it one last time for good measure. Oh, what's up? Oh, that's still messing up? What the hell? Alright, 1 second. 1 second. I still kind of messed up here. So we got to do this real fast. If can jump, right jump. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's only if we can jump. Now, if I do the player Y. And why is it going between? All right, maybe. All right, so I'm sorry. Maybe this thing I messed up down here. Maybe this does have to be else if. All right, else if. All right, so yeah, so maybe yeah, because you can't. Yeah, because. All right, that does have to be else if. That does have to be else if. That does have to be else if. All right, that was the last thing. Let me just change that where I had it. So I changed. This was player to update. I changed it to close a lot of tabs. Let me go to player. So use that update. Yep, here we go. Change this. Okay, cool. Let me just run it one last time for good measure, and we are good. All right, that looks good to me. Looks good to me. We're jumping, we're falling. All right, cool. My wife is going crazy right now. I need to get off. We're about to go to sleep, but this is done. All right, so let me just clean this up. All right, so in the next video, we'll tackle the next thing to do. Maybe clean up those little super minor bugs with, what was it? I don't even remember. But anyway, they're super duper minor. They're very insignificant. We'll clean all that stuff up. That's just rough edges. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.